One day, while wandering among the dusty and old items in the corner of his room, Tom, who lived in the quiet streets of the town, found a map. The map pointed to a forgotten church in the woods outside of the town. Tom's eyes sparkled with excitement. This was a place he had never heard of. He carefully examined the map. On its edge, it said, "A great secret lies here." Tom's insides filled with excitement. A secret. He wanted to explore it as soon as possible. The next morning, Tom decided to walk in the woods. He carefully put the map in his pocket, and his adventure began. Birds were singing along the way, and the wind rustled the leaves. Finally, he found the mysterious church hidden among the dense bushes. He gently opened the door of the church. Inside, it was filled with old books covered in years of dust and antique furniture. Tom examined the surroundings with curiosity. Suddenly, he heard a creak behind the door. The door had closed, and Tom was alone inside, alone in the darkness. Tom looked around with a trembling lantern, but at that moment he heard strange sounds. Footsteps were approaching. "Who's there?" Tom asked, but received no answer. A shadow appeared in a trembling voice. It said, "Don't leave me here." The shadowy figure looked like an old priest. Tom's heart was pounding rapidly. The priest began to explain the secret of the church. Years ago, an evil spirit had been trapped here. Tom listened in fear. Suddenly, the spirit appeared. Tom gathered his courage. He listened to the spirit's story and decided to help together. They performed an ancient ritual to set the spirit free. A beam of light appeared inside the church, and the spirit was free. The priest looked at Tom with gratitude and thanked him. When Tom left the church, he realized he had experienced an amazing adventure. He had now uncovered the hidden secrets of his town. The silence of the night would remind him of these unforgettable moments. The stars applauded his bravery and curiosity. Tom's heart swelled with pride as he walked out of the church, his lantern casting long shadows on the ancient stones. He felt a deep sense of accomplishment, knowing he had helped the trapped spirit find peace. As he stepped back into the moonlit forest, he couldn't help but glance back at the old church. It stood there, a silent guardian of the woods, its secrets now free. Tom knew that this adventure would be etched in his memory forever. Days passed, but Tom couldn't shake the feeling of curiosity that still tugged at him. He wondered about the other hidden wonders his town might hold. It was as if the universe itself was inviting him to uncover more mysteries. One sunny afternoon, while Tom was exploring the outskirts of town, he stumbled upon an overgrown path leading to an ancient well. Its stones were weathered and covered in moss, hinting at untold stories. Tom's eyes widened with wonder. Could this be another piece of the puzzle? He spent hours examining the well, running his fingers over the grooves in the stones. Just as the sun began to dip below the horizon, he noticed an inscription carved into the stone rim. It read, "The Guardian's blessing lies below." Excitement surged through Tom's veins. This was it, a new adventure awaited him. Armed with his lantern and a heart full of courage, he began to descend into the depths of the well. The air grew cool, and echoes of water droplets danced around him. After what felt like an eternity, Tom's feet touched solid ground. He found himself in a hidden chamber, illuminated by a soft, ethereal light. The walls were adorned with ancient symbols, and in the center of the room stood a pedestal upon which rested a beautifully ornate key. Tom's breath caught in his throat. He knew he had discovered something truly extraordinary. With trembling hands, he picked up the key and examined it closely. It was exquisitely crafted, its surface adorned with intricate engravings. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the chamber, resonating with wisdom and ancient power. "You have shown courage and kindness, young seeker. The key you hold unlocks not just doors, but destinies. Use it wisely." With a newfound sense of purpose, Tom ascended from the well, the key clutched tightly in his hand. He knew that this was only the beginning of his journey, a journey filled with hidden treasures, forgotten secrets, and the boundless magic of the world around him. Back in the daylight, Tom's thoughts raced. What could this key unlock? What destinies awaited him as he made his way back to the town? The key felt like a beacon of possibilities, casting a new light on every corner of his familiar world. Days turned into weeks, and Tom's quest for discovery led him to forgotten corners and hidden places. Each step was a dance of anticipation. Each turn held the promise of a new revelation. He was no longer just a curious boy, he was an explorer, a seeker of truth. One evening, while exploring the outskirts, Tom stumbled upon an ancient library, its shelves laden with dusty tomes. He carefully scanned the titles, his heart quickening as he realized the wealth of knowledge that lay before him. This was a treasure trove of forgotten lore. Hours turned into days as Tom immersed himself in the text. His mind expanding with each page turned, he learned of ancient civilizations, of forgotten magics, and of the interconnectedness of all things. The world was vaster and more mysterious than he could have ever imagined. And then, one fateful night, as Tom delved into a particularly ancient manuscript, he came across a passage that made his heart race. It spoke of a hidden realm, accessible only by a key of ancient lineage. Tom's breath caught in his throat. He knew this was the next step in his journey. Armed with newfound purpose, Tom set out to find the hidden realm. Guided by the clues from the manuscript, he ventured into the heart of the forest, where ancient trees whispered secrets and streams sang forgotten songs. The key in his hand felt warm, as if it pulsed with the heartbeat of the world. Finally, after days of searching, Tom stood before a gnarled tree, its roots forming an archway into darkness. He took a deep breath, inserted the key into the ancient lock, and turned. The world seemed to hold its breath. With a soft click, the door swung open, revealing a passage into a realm of wonders beyond imagination. Tom's heart swelled with a mixture of awe and anticipation. This was the beginning of a new chapter in his extraordinary journey, and so, with courage in his heart and the ancient key in his hand, Tom stepped through the threshold, ready to face whatever mysteries awaited him in the hidden realm. As Tom stepped into the hidden realm, a rush of wonder and awe washed over him. The air felt charged with ancient magic, and the sights before him were beyond imagination. He stood in a lush, vibrant forest where trees towered like ancient sentinels and flowers glowed with ethereal light. Every step he took seemed to resonate with the heartbeat of the earth, as if the very ground beneath him pulsed with life. The songs of exotic birds filled the air, creating a symphony of nature's own composition. Tom's senses were alive with the scent of wildflowers and the distant murmur of a cascading waterfall, he walked further, guided by an instinct that seemed to come from the very core of the realm itself. As he ventured deeper, the forest gave way to a clearing bathed in golden light. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent stone altar, covered in intricate carvings that told stories of ages long past. Tom felt a profound sense of reverence wash over him. Approaching the altar, he noticed a small, weathered journal resting upon it. Its pages were filled with elegant script, chronicling the journeys of explorers who had come before him. They spoke of wisdom gained, trials faced, and the profound connection between the natural world and the mysteries of the realm. Tom's heart swelled with gratitude for those who had paved the way. He added his own entry to the journal, a testament to the boundless potential of curiosity and the unbreakable thread that wove all seekers of truth together. As the sun began its descent, casting a warm, golden hue across the realm, Tom knew it was time to return. He walked back to the ancient door, the key still clutched in his hand. With a sense of purpose, he turned the key once more, sealing the passage. Back in the chamber, he took a final, reflective glance around. The voice's words echoed once more, reminding him that his journey was far from over. He emerged from the well, the weight of destiny resting lightly on his shoulders. And so, with the ancient key as a token of his remarkable journey, Tom stepped back into the world he knew, ready to face whatever adventures awaited him with a heart full of courage and a spirit forever bound to the mysteries he had uncovered.